Hello, welcome back to another video diary entry by Connor Morphin Hickok. It's September 1st. I'm actually recording this a bit earlier than I usually do today. I'm recording this at 4:15, around that. I'm recording this a lot earlier because I don't have school today. And because of that, I want to go on a run after this. So I'm doing this earlier than usual so I have more time to go on a run, you know? So yeah, that's nice. I'm actually planning on doing the entirety of my usual walking route, which is 3 miles. I know for a fact I won't be able to run the entire thing. There are going to be points where I'm going to be walking, but I'll try, you know? That's what matters. I'm going to try. Wait. Yeah. Alright, last time I recorded one of these was August 25th. School, which was last Monday. School was good on last Monday. I did have my government test last Monday, and afterwards I felt really good about it. I did check my grade later that week. I got a 23 out of 24. Really good. And then the next day I did have a psych and stats test. The robotics meeting was interesting. We helped my English teacher raise her desk because her students kept complaining about how low the desks were, so we raised them for her. And then Mr. T, our advisor, left at some point, and one of the campus supervisors discovered some of our members who decided to stay behind in the robotics room, and they got mad and yelled at them. Which, bro, why are you yelling at them, bro? Like, I don't know. It was just bothersome. Yeah, we were like forced out of Mr. T's room and had to end the meeting. We were able to get back in there without the supervisors knowing, because we just used my English teacher's master key, and we got back in the room and we were able to get our stuff back. But then we immediately we just grabbed our stuff, locked up, and left the room. So we just ended the meeting right outside the room. Even after, so the meeting ended around 4:20 or something. I don't know. No, genuinely, I'm not saying that because it's a funny number. It probably ended around 4:20, 4:15. And so yeah, me and Eric still had to wait for our parents to get there. So, we had a really nice conversation about certain things, mostly regarding life and stuff. Yeah, it was a really good conversation actually. I liked it. Okay, August 26th was last Tuesday. I had my stats and psych test that day. And those tests actually went way better than expected. For my psych test, I got a high B. It was either a high B or an A, I think. I think it was an A because he curved the grade. Yeah. So I got an A, which is awesome. And then for stats, we had a multiple choice section and a free response section. I did 100% on the free response, and I got 8 out of 10 on the multiple choice. So pretty good. And then when I got home, in the evening, I really just played Marvel Snap, because I hadn't played the game for a couple days at that point, because I've just been studying for a test, so I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break, which is nice. Marvel Snap is still really fun, by the way. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm slowly collecting cards and stuff like that. I nearly have all the Series 3 cards, which is great, because now I can start focusing on Series 4 and Series 5 cards, so my decks can become... I don't know, maybe it's just the wind rattling a bush or something? I don't know. Yeah, so, actually, in fact, Marvel Snap recently had these packs in the shop for strictly destroy cards. So I decided to pull for a Series 4 card. I was hoping for X-23, because she'd be really good in my destroy deck, but I got Cannonball, which is still really good. I don't have Mercury, but Cannonball is still really good, because there's this evil move deck I'm trying to make, where I have stuff like Kingpin, and Craven, and then I have and then I like use a lot of cards that move your opponent's cards. So I get benefits from them, but they don't. Which I think is a cool idea. And it also, dude, moving your opponent's cards just like also just messes up a lot of their play lines. It's crazy. Like I've gotten oh, there's a phone on my bug. Hold on. There's no way I just said there's a phone on my bug. That's insane. I meant to say there's a bug on my phone. My apologies. Okay, well, because that happened, I'm just gonna hold my phone up here next to my face. Dude, I'm hearing things. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm hearing things. August 28th, last... Oh, no, wait. It was August 27th, sorry. Oof. Yeah, I was feeling pretty bad on August 27th, which was like, what? Last Wednesday? Yeah. I was feeling pretty bad. I'm gonna be for real. Mostly regarding, like, the fact that I'm not in a relationship. Stuff like that. And I actually wrote here in the next entry, like, the difference between August 27th and then the next days is kind of crazy, because I was really happy on August 28th, last Thursday. I was really happy. So last Thursday I started watching the Umamusume anime, and holy crap, it's like really good. The game, I could care less about the game, but oh my gosh, the anime is genuinely so good. Soundtrack is really catchy and really upbeat, which I like. The series has its own amazing charm to it, and I think the characters are super cool too. I could care less for sports racing, for horse racing, sorry. But the show's really good. I'm really into it right now. I'm like 4 episodes deep. I'm gonna like watch 2 episodes a day whenever I can, like I did with Spice and Wolf and stuff. Yeah. And then I wrote here, school went well last Thursday. In psychology, we learned about face blindness, which is super cool. It's like where someone can like recognize a face, but it can recognize the face, but it can't remember. No, that's not a good way to word it. It's like, sorry, there's a beetle. God, that thing's fast. Holy shit, get away from me. Don't come over here. But face blindness is like an example of face blindness is like, if someone has face blindness, they could look at their mother that they've known their whole life, and they couldn't recognize them. Like, that's crazy to me. And then there's people on the other side of the spectrum where they remember faces of literally everyone they knew. It might be connected to like a photographic memory kind of thing. But it's like, because we were watching this documentary, and there was this girl who remembered like the faces of like waiters and waitresses in restaurants she was in like decades ago. And it's like, bro, why? How? Like, there's no way you remember that. And then I wrote here that I have some homework. I wrote here on Thursday that I have some homework, but I'll do it over the course of the next few days. Oh, I did. Wow, huh? Yeah, on Thursday, I wrote my diary entry a bit earlier than usual. So I wrote here that I was planning on reading the latest Umamusume chapter later. Dude, these bugs are out to get me right now, bro. There's beetles and freaking ants and now a freaking spider. Okay, he's moving the other way, though. I don't like bugs, man. They're freaky. I'm just saying, guys, when I was in Florida, I hated the bugs there. It was scary as heck, dude. Oh my gosh. And okay. Going back to Thursday. On Thursday, I did read the latest Umamusume Tokini Chijo chapter. Banger, by the way. I'm actually really excited for how the story develops after that one event that made me lose my mind. I was losing it, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm actually really happy. And okay, I'll get to something in a second. Okay. August 29th, last Friday. School went well. We did a review in pre-calc because so Brianna's moved our test to tomorrow because we hadn't done a review, so we decided to do a review. And dude, Brianna's was telling us about how he's been like harassed by students. People vandalize his car, and they're leaving him like threats, vague threats, on sticky notes and stuff on his desk, and it's like, dude, that's just not fucking cool. Like, yeah, okay, I understand. Brianna isn't the greatest teacher, but come on, there's no reason to do that. Even if he was that bad of a teacher, there's just no reason to do that. I don't know. I just find that really frustrating. And it's like it really genuinely made Brianna upset. And he was talking about like resigning and stuff like that. But it's dude, if students like this make him like resign or something, we're not gonna have a teacher. Like, pre-calc is a really important class, and if we don't have a teacher, we're done. It's over. Like, I don't know what to say, bro. It's gonna suck really bad. The robotics meeting went well that day, though. We made a diagram of our latest robot from last year during the meeting. And it truly did help us with our understanding of the robot better. Not saying we didn't understand the robot, we did. It just aided in our understanding. I'm gonna turn the page. That's why I'm putting my phone on. And then work was good. I went back to work last weekend. My dad was performing, and yeah, it went pretty smoothly on Friday. Okay, August. What time is it? 4:30. Jeez, bro. What? How's it 4:30, bro? Come on. August 30th. I finished my stats work and my pre-calc review on 30th, which was Saturday. And I got to play some Omega Strikers for the first time in a little bit. And dude, I've been winning a lot of my matches recently. I've managed to get back into mid-diamond, which is sick. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the game right now. 100%. And work was very smooth on Saturday as well. The latest Goodnight and Fragrant Flower Blooms of Dignity episodes were really good, like usual. Super good. Yeah, dude, okay. Fragrant Flower Blooms of Dignity. They're coming up on a scene that I've been waiting for ever since I started watching ever since the first episode came out. Because like in the intro, they show like a sneak peek of a scene that I know 100% what it is, and I think they're finally getting to it, and I'm so excited about it. Oh my gosh! If it happens next week on Saturday, I'm gonna lose it. It's gonna be epic, dude. I'm at work. I also got to talk with Timothy James about some stuff, which was nice. You know, just like random stuff here and there, but like anime, you know, like indie animation, horror stuff this time. We got to talk about some horror stuff, which is cool. We're both into that. We're both pretty big into the analog horror scene, which I think is cool. Analog horror is good. I like it. Horror content overall, I like generally, I think is super cool. Okay, August 31st, yesterday, Sunday, was actually super productive. I completed like a lot of my daily stuff early in the morning. I along with cleaning my room, keyboard, and the bathroom. Is there a bug on me? Sorry, I thought I felt a bug on me. And I was super proud of this, but I went on a walk outside on Sunday, which doesn't seem that like the big of a deal, but it was like 90 plus degrees outside, and I've been avoiding going outside because of how hot it is. So I was really proud of the fact that I at least went on half of my walk route, despite the heat. I did bring my water bottle with me. I was planning on running a little bit actually, despite the heat, but that water bottle makes it so awkward to run. It's insane. Cause I have a pouch. I have like a little pouch that I could like strap over my shoulder. But it's like, it just made it so awkward. Even just like holding it and then trying to run, it did not work. It was so unbelievably awkward. And I finished chapter 1 in my math booklet, so I'm caught up on that for now. which is really cool. And yesterday I watched 2 more episodes of Umamusume. Again, I think it's really good. My favorite characters right now are okay. Agnes Tachyon has not shown up in the anime so far, but I really like her character. And Goldship. Goldship because she's crazy and she's really tall. Well, I mean, all the Umamusume are like super tall, but yeah. Okay, this is going into like this is going to like my ideal woman a little bit, you know? Well, not really, more just like things I find attractive. Well, I guess that fits into the same category. Okay, here's the thing. Like, for the longest time, I haven't necessarily had crushes on fictional characters, but I found fictional characters attractive, you know? Like, I've never had actual feelings towards fictional characters, but I found them attractive. But by actual feelings, I mean, like stuff that happened when I had a crush on Serenity, you know? It's like, I genuinely got nervous around her, and I started being a little timid. But I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way to fictional characters. I don't care. But I have felt attraction towards. I have found some characters attractive. Not in like the romantic way. Just like they look good, you know. So like Agnes Tachyon on Goldship, God. Like, bro, oh my, dude, just damn, dude, bro, Agnes Tachyon, like, and Goldship. My goats. My queens. Because, like, I don't know. The idea... Okay, for Goldship, it's, like... She's just, like, insane and funny. Well, okay, I find her funny in the scenes that I've seen so far. And she just, like, does all this really weird... She's weird. Okay, she's weird. I like that. And then for Agnes Tachyon... Loki, I would be your guinea pig. I'm gonna be for real. I would genuinely, I would be your guinea pig. I'll be for real. I don't know. Agnes Tachyon just like seems so cool, bro. Like, damn. Do you guys how fit the Umamusume are too? Like, bro, just imagine the fucking abs on Agnes Tachyon. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't think I've ever talked like this regarding a fictional character on my video diaries before. Well, you guys get to see a new side of me, alright? That's how that works. And again, it's just like recording these is really fun for me. Alongside the fact that I get to look back on these when I'm older and be like, oh yeah, you know, oh yeah, I remember that, yeah, stuff like that, you know, which I really like. But I'm just talking about, bro. Golly, bro. Sheesh, bro. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Probably my favorite character so far. I haven't even shown up in the show. I know about her. It's like, dude, honestly, bro, I let her experiment on me. I swear I heard something. I'd let her experiment on me, dude. I'll be for real. Yeah, I don't know. I find her hot. I don't know. Fictional horsewoman, sign me up. Genuinely. I don't know. Like I don't know. I find most like what's the term that the internet uses? Monster girls attractive. I don't know why. I just do. I don't know. It's a thing. Okay, it's a thing I got. You know. I just find them attractive. You know. I find them hot. Say the least, you know. So yeah, there's that. Despite how good I think Umamusume is, it's only at my number 4 spot for anime. So it's like my rankings is like number 1, Spice and Wolf. Okay. Tied at number 1 in the first 2 spots, Spice and Wolf and Ogami Sumiki to Kinichijo. They're genuinely, like, they're literally, like, the best stories I've ever read. Like, I say this, nothing can beat a good romance. They're so good, man. And then my number 3 spot, Fragrant Flower Blooms of Dignity. Number 4, Umamusume. I think Umamusume is a good, like, number 4 spot for me right now. genuinely. And then number 5 is tied between JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Call the Night, something like that. Or Chainsaw, either one of those 3, Chainsaw Man, JJK, and Call the Night. Any one of those 3, I could say for number 5. Oh, speaking of JJK, this trailer, a trailer for season 3 dropped yesterday, and holy crap, it looks so good. It looks so good. It genuinely looks amazing. It makes me so excited for season 3. I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, my brother kept telling me, bro, you gotta read the manga. It's like, I've been recently thinking about it, but now that a trailer has come out for season 3 and it's dropping in January, which is only a few months away, I can wait. Maybe I'll start reading the manga after season 3. Okay. So there's that. Yeah. That's really all I have to talk about. Again, I was planning on going on a run after this. So what I'm going to do is, it's 4:40. I'm going to head back. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break until 5 o'clock, and then I'll go on my run. So yeah, that's all I got for now. I feel like today's going to be a good day. I'm planning on doing some stuff. I'm not going to spoil anything except the fact that I'm going to try and go on a run. That's that long this morning. So yeah, I will see you all later.